Good morning, my fellow yogic travelers. I'm mighty glad to be alive today, and I hope that you are too, as we continue to live, laugh, love, learn, linger, and live the life we love. I'd like to start off, of course, with honoring all the affirmation mentors in my life who taught me what to look at and made me see the affirmation, what I look at. So I have to first untie myself to resistance to this truth or any other truth and show up eager and enthusiastic. I selectively sift my thoughts, weed out the ones I don't like, because in this world, nothing is more important than that I feel good. I know it sounds selfish, but when you feel good, you do good. So I have to learn to let well-being in, let it flow, and feast on it. I continually look for reasons to feel good. I search for the best feeling available I have. I look at what I want and feel good about it. And in the end, what I look at, I create. I hope you understand that lesson. Focus your vision on what you want, not what you don't want. Today I want to talk a little bit about how character and destiny is connected to one of the old ideas of the Daimon from Plato's myth of Ur, that the soul, that unique aspect of you that is grounded at the body at one level and also takes you up into the spiritual realm at its other end of the continuum, that somehow each person has one that's perfectly selected, unique for your personality, shows you in somehow the deeper pattern that you've come here to live on life, live here in life. For most of us, our psychological view of who we are and what we come here with is shrunken, like cataracts in our eyes we don't really see. So the whole idea is, do you pay attention to this inner voice? They say your birthday is really about this genius that you have coming in with you, not your personality genius. Or when you have a birthday, the day that you're born, you think you're celebrating that? No, you're celebrating the inner daimon. And if you don't listen to the daimon, Socrates' daimon never told him what to do, only cautioned him against what not to do. It becomes demonic. Yeah. So each one of us has inherited certain kind of nobility, you could say. An idea is to have a love affair with this. I call it the romance with your imagination. So it's your soul's companion. It remembers what you're about. It knows what your gifts are. And in a certain way, therefore, it's the carrier of your own destiny. Are you willing to accept that you have this beautiful spirit within you? Now, it's amazing that for most people, we have so many possessions, or as one of my teachers says, you can't believe that you're so inwardly poor when outwardly you have so much gold, right? So many of us don't realize you have house, you have clothes, you have money in the bank, you have a car, you have friends, you have people you can talk to. That's all gold. We're not really talking about literally having a lot of money or jewels. That's gold, and yet people inside feel unworthy, not lovable, have no clout. So this is where you have to learn how to find the right kind of trouble. Most of the time we're trying to avoid trouble. But you have to accept the fact there's difficulty in life. If we want to start off with genders, it's difficult being male and it's difficult living with a male. It's difficult being female and it's difficult living with a female. It's difficult being trans or fluid and whatever, and it's difficult living with one of them because it's just difficult in life. So you can forget all those signing labels and look for the right kind of trouble. And then if you do that, and also remember, if you have your trickster energy on, the part that sees through bullshit and exposes arrogance and pomposity and the wrong kind of authority, well, then you won't be an obsequious, servile, sycophant, compliant. You'll make waves, you'll make some trouble, but it has to be the right kind of trouble. And then you have to learn to leave not only your family, I don't mean physically necessarily you leave them, but emotionally, the attachment to the family. It's difficult to leave it, but it's also difficult to stay. To find that right balance, that's what we're all working on, isn't it? You don't want to abandon them, you feel tied to them emotionally, yet at the same time, there's something that's also narrowing and suffocating about the family. So you have to find the family of affiliation, which is what I feel yoga has done for me. And of course, again, yoga is just a generic phrase. We say your tribe is your vibe, and also rarely are two people in the same family born under the same roof. So it's the family of affiliation we're talking about. It doesn't mean that you abandon your bloodkin, your genetic lineage. It just means birds of a feather flock together. So I hope you find that, and just remember, you're a good-looking group out there. So take care of yourself and spread joy.